This is a revision video for GCSE English Language Component 1, which includes 20th century literature reading and creative prose writing. The exam paper in total lasts 1 hour and 45 minutes. This revision video is for Section A, which is 20th century literature reading. So, as soon as you've written your details onto the front of the exam booklet, you will turn over to look at Section A, which will look something like this. Now, you will notice that you have an extract from a piece of prose. That prose will be from the 20th century. Now, what you'll have to do is, before you even bother reading that prose, you'll have to look at your questions. Now, you should have 5 questions in front of you, 2 of which are worth 5 marks each, and 3 of which are worth 10 marks each. The first question will tell you to either list or identify or match something. Okay, so it won't be a long answer question. That's obviously the first question you've got to read. So see what it is that you're looking at, and then you can read the passage. Okay, and as you're reading the passage, bear in mind the question that you are being asked. Well, after you've done question A1, you've obviously got 4 more questions to answer. All of these questions are slightly longer ones and should be written in peel paragraphs. So you'll be using quotations, evidence from the passage itself in order to help you answer these questions. Okay, so they might ask you how a writer shows something. They might ask you what impressions you get of something. They might ask you how the writer makes something tense or dramatic or creates imagery. And also, they could give you a question or a statement and ask you to what extent you agree with it. Now, you will not know until you sit in that exam what the questions will be. You have to read them carefully and underline the key points before you start answering that question. Now, in terms of timings and marks, this question is worth 40 marks. You should be spending 1 hour in total on that question. Now, obviously, you're going to need some time to read through the extract itself, and then what I would do is I would look at the marks per question and spend around the same amount of time on the question. So it's a 5-mark question, spend no more than 5 minutes. If it's a 10-mark question, spend no more than 10 minutes.